Lastly is shamelessness. Shamelessness is going to be your best friend in your 30s. There's a boldness that comes over you, and you're just ready to do the things that you want to do. You are ready to go after your dreams. You are ready to bring your ideas to life. All of a sudden, you're not thinking about, oh, what will so and so think about me? How are people going to see me? Oh, I'm afraid of being on social media because it's going to be like this. So when you feel shamelessness visiting you at one point as you turn 30, grab it, take advantage of it, and utilize it. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope the Lord is keeping you happy and well. In today's video, if you are not a woman, a girl about to clock 30, thinking about 30 in advance, like 25 years old and above, just scroll. Scroll today and go. But before you scroll, in case you have any 30-year-old woman in your life, any 25-year-old woman who is thinking about turning the big 30 or is about to turn the big 30 or just turned the big 30 recently, first copy the link of this video and share it with them because they'll need it. But after you do that, we're very grateful for your service. Thank you very much. You may now leave, gentlemen. Anyway, in today's episode of the series on turning 30, the video that we're going to be diving into is titled Things That Just Make Sense in Your 30s. Let's get into it. The first thing is forgiveness. Something about forgiveness just clocks in your 30s. It becomes so much easier to forgive. The process to arrive there may not be as easy, but eventually you do arrive at a place where forgiveness makes a lot of sense. In my experience, I can now confidently say that forgiveness is one of the strongest and most powerful things in life after love. Love is the greatest of all, the Bible tells us that. But forgiveness is such a powerful thing as you grow. You know how Maya Angelou says, love liberates. True love liberates. It liberates you. Forgiveness gives you the permission to be liberated. The forgiveness of self and forgiveness of other people. My mantra in my 30s now is I forgive quickly and fast, and all things work together for my good. I forgive quickly and fast, and all things work together for my good. I think I have that written down in my journal over 30 times. Like I have like 2 full pages where I just keep writing it and repeating it because it is so magical. It helps you learn how to don't take things personally, and it helps you get along with everyone, but most importantly, it gives you power over men, and you're able to leverage all your relationships in life, whether it is with colleagues, acquaintances, or people that God has put in your life to serve you, or people who even just work in the spaces where you live, meet your gate man, house help, the taxi guy on the road. It saves you so much. Forgiveness is so good for your mental health. It is so good for your money making. It is so good for the advancement of your career. It is so good for your creativity. It frees your mind. It frees the creative compartments in your mind, and it leaves you room to thrive. Something clicks about forgiveness, and realize it's not worth it holding anger or holding issues for long, because you quickly learn that those things that you hold that people have done to you, even if they're unfair, they slow you down and they hold you back. Forgiveness gives you permission to fly. You don't even have to forgive people because they deserve it. It gets to a point whereby you don't thinking about whether this person deserves forgiveness or not. You just forgive because you know that you must be light enough to fly. Forgiveness is going to make sense in your 30s. The other thing that makes sense in your 30s is quality over quantity in terms of friends, relationships, and family. The first level of that is it just makes much more sense to have quality friends. I'm not talking about colleagues. I'm not talking about acquaintances. I'm not talking about people that you work with or just your peers. I'm talking about friends. First of all, the circle of friends becomes really much smaller in your 30s because It's like there's a part of your brain that develops and maturity, and you're able to place people exactly where they belong in your life. Like this person, I go to church with them. I go to school with this person. I go to work with this person. This person is my friend. This person is family. This family member is my friend. This family member, I respect them because they're my uncle or auntie. There's just a sense that comes to you that makes you learn how to place people exactly where they belong in your life. And it's from a very good heart, and you love them, and it makes life so much happier, and it will bring so much more happiness to you and to your relationships when you're not crossing boundaries with the levels where you place people in your life. You know who's in your inner circle, your outer circle, your proper outer circle, the bigger one. You know where everyone belongs, sorry, and there's just so much peace and joy that comes with that. The next level to that place of quality over quantity is that somehow when you get in your 30s, most likely if you've been doing things right in your 20s, you're getting into your premium opportunities, premium paying, premium experiences. You're getting into there as you prepare for like proper leadership roles later on. And of course, you can become a leader earlier. Please don't quote me and be like, hey, you don't have to be 30 to be a leader, da 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 da, yada yada. Anyway, back to the point is you are quite busy. Some people are married, they have children, so they're wearing the wife hat, mother hat. You're going to work, you're in church or wherever you are, but also you are part of community and society. You also have a life to live as an individual. Then you also need to rest. So you find that you're busy and you may not be spending as much time with your family or your friends as you used to. You know, when you're at campus and in your 20s, you just end up in the same hostel room for 5 hours, 6 hours of jazz, which doesn't happen as you grow. Your friends are staying in different places. At first, it might be a bit tricky, but you quickly realize that it awakens you to how precious presence is. So what happens is any chance you get to be with your family or with your friends, you'll find a natural leading in you to be really, really present. You'll want to put your phone away. The only times I think I have my phone when I'm with my parents is because I even want to record what they're saying. I feel like there's so much wisdom coming out of my dad or my mom, and I just want to record all of it. Everything is precious. Every conversation is precious. It carries so much weight. It's beautiful because all of a sudden it's scarce. And I think whatever is scarce just ends up having value. So you find that you value presence so much, hence quality experiences over quantity, and you make the most of it. The other thing that really makes so much sense, which is point number 3, is relationships. I kind of explained this in point number 2 when I talked about quality over quantity. But basically, this is about the fact that you quickly learn who people are and where they belong in your life, like inner circle, outer circle, exactly how I explained point number 2. Just refer to point number 2. You quickly find out where people belong in your life. Is this my friend? Is this my workmate, colleague, peer, person I go to church with? Is my neighbor? You quickly learn to define and name people and the relationships you have exactly as they are, and it will give you so much peace and happiness, no hassle. Lastly is shamelessness. Shamelessness is going to be your best friend in your 30s. There's a boldness that comes over you, and you're just ready to do the things that you want to do. You are ready to go after your dreams. You are ready to bring your ideas to life. All of a sudden, you're not thinking about, oh, what will so and so think about me? How are people going to see me? Oh, I'm afraid of being on social media because it's going to be like this. There's just a beautiful wave of boldness and confidence and shamelessness, quote unquote, that wears you. Leave that shamelessness or bad manners where you just there shaming yourself and embarrassing yourself doing funny things. Like by now, the people that are watching this channel are people who have a certain level, integrity. I'm not going to expect you to walk around naked because Miriam said be shameless. Excuse me, please. I'm talking about the shamelessness of go-getters. Anyway, so there's a certain level of confidence that just hits you, and it's important for you to take advantage of it because it comes as a gift and it can leave. And when it leaves, you find yourself struggling to go through cycles and therapy to get back to a point of being confident again. So when you feel shamelessness visiting you at in one point as you turn 30, grab it, take advantage of it and utilize it. Because when you grab it, it becomes easy for you to work with it. Then before you know it, you've developed a habit, a character, a skill, and then now you're just a professional. So say yes to shamelessness as you turn 30 and use it as a boost of confidence for you to do the one thing you've always wanted to do in your 20s, but not had the boldness to do it. That is it for things that make sense in your 30s. If you liked this video and enjoyed it, imagine how much more your sister, your friend, your partner might actually benefit from it. The reason I do these videos is to make sure that there is no creative out there, there's no woman out there, young woman, that is walking this journey alone. There's so many questions that come up on the way to growth. And I just hope that if there is any little girl out there having questions, when they get on YouTube and they type in a particular question, the person speaking to them maybe looks like them, maybe speaks like them, or is from the same continent as them. And if it serves to serve that one purpose, I'm extremely joyed by that. So please do hit the share button and share this with someone else, and subscribe to the channel because it encourages me and goes a long way in helping me to be consistent. Your support means everything for this channel. And as usual, my visual branding partner that helps me make these videos come to life is Empik Studios. This is their Instagram page. You can check it out, and you can also book a session if you want to start your content creation journey. That's it for me. And I'm going to use this chance to welcome you to the new year, 2026. Love you. Cheers and bye.